Well, got the old Yeti mic, the old Yeti microphones back in business here. So, I posted this on Patreon, and I go, might need to do a public service announcement, because been telling you guys the other day, get your food stocked up, your water, all this stuff, and plug that old girl and let the laptop charge. And just it felt like I was supposed to say something, and then all of a sudden, I do the video, and then I go to upload on YouTube. There's another video about the 3 days of darkness, the power outage. I'm going, come on, man, let me do that video too. So I do that video. There's a whole lot of old dreams I've had, and I'm going, boy, if anybody got some warnings about nukes and EMPs and things of that nature, it's been you, old Jason Hip4. And you had this dream about the Enola Gay back on October the 24th, I think. And somebody had sent me, that I know, an email October 4th or 5th about the Enola Gay. And in that 3-week time period or whatever, I already forgot about them sending me that. And they just reminded me, hey, I sent you and Woo do this. Reread this. And I go, son of a bitch. Okay. So, I'm in New Mexico, October 24th, and I have this dream. I was in an airplane called the Enola Gay. It crashed through a fence on takeoff. The pilot was not able to get it off the ground. My family and I were on board. I made some notes after that. The Enola Gay was the one that dropped the nuclear bomb in Hiroshima on 8/6/1945. My question is a nuke going to be blown up in the USA? Or maybe prevented? Or just, I don't know. Because if it's prevented, the plane didn't get it off the ground. He wasn't able to get it off the ground. So if it can't get off the ground, how are you going to set a nuke off, right? So my question would be, if it is going to go off, if there is going to be a nuke or something of that nature, why show me a plane not able to get off the ground? What's that about? And I don't know. So then I woke up from the dream, went to the bathroom, and had the number right away as I laid back down. I just saw this like in my mind's eye, 606. 3 numbers, 606. Not 666, it was 606. And I go, what? I don't know, about to open my email back up, send me another update because I forget in the morning. And so one of my friends goes, D-Day 1944 was on 606. June 06th day. Huh. D-Day. So we have D-Day 606. I got a 606. Right as I laid back down to go back to bed after having the Enola Gay dream. Again, very odd, interesting. And since I have the same email up, I did have a dream right after that. I might as well tell you about that one. I had a $50 bill in my hand, and I was joking around, like in the Goonies, that Asian kid, Data. $50 bill, $50 bill, we have the money to save the Goondocks, $50 bill. And I'm looking at this $50 bill, and I can't seem to remember seeing the words United States of America on it. Either the United States of America was so tiny and obscure somewhere else, not front and center, or it wasn't there at all. And I don't know that I saw it at all. But again, maybe a little side note, it's like, what the hell is this? In the center, and extending out in the same fashion you'd expect a $50 bill to be, there was a gap at the top and a gap at the bottom, but there was a rectangle within the rectangle dollar, right? Except the sides of that inner rectangle, it did extend all the way out to the left and right side of this $50 bill. The top and bottom, there was a little bit of a gap. So maybe a half inch or maybe less than that, whatever. And I just remember looking at that middle piece, like, oh, this is some kind of security feature, I think. And it was just like perfect rows of these little tiny, like, almost like call them micro dots or something, just little doot, doot, doot. And I don't know if you could touch it with your hand. Were they raised where you could feel them, or you just hold it up to the light? You know, I don't know. I didn't get that far because I just had it in my hand like this, and I was looking pretty close up at it. And that was it. But as I woke up out of that one, I'm going, it didn't feel exactly like, oh no, bad New World Order currency. It didn't feel that way. It felt okay. As I'm holding this $50 bill, again, I was happy, joking with the Goonies. $50 bill, you guys, we have the money to save the Goondocks. So I go, man, is this going to be the North American currency? You know what I mean? Could it be? We got Canada, United States, and Mexico. That guy Brandon, Last Days Ministry, the guy who saw Trump getting shot in the ear, I believe he's talked about the Ameros coming, or the union, if you will, the three-country union. And that may actually be necessary at this point, because our dollar, $35 trillion, this crap can't be paid off. It can't. We're going to have a gold-backed currency or something, right? We're going to have this block, like other nations do, blocks of nations. So I think that's a real possibility. Now, that's all I want to say about that. That's all I got. This other part, with this person, who I know, sent me a reminder, because they saw my... she sent me another email right now. I'll read this. Let's read this in a second. Yeah, so this actually just came in right now. So, a few minutes ago, I just happened to look at it. So, she's reminding me, hey, I sent you this on October 5th or 4th or whatever it was. October 5th. Subject, 222 in World War III dream. Confirmation for Woo Woo Dude. She sends it to me and Woo Woo Dude, and actually Julianne. Feel free to share this information, but keep me, anonymous. Now, I remember reading this. I already forgot by the time I'm in New Mexico, I'm treasure hunting, we're digging. 2-3 weeks later, I'd already gone. Monkey mind, disposed of it. I don't typically write down other people's dreams. I'm only writing down my dreams in my book, right? So, the dream. Just woke up from a dream around 8 a.m. Eastern time. I woke up with the words, Enola Gay and Jeremy Rice. In the dream, I was in line to get checked into a refugee camp. Keep in mind, I had a dream about 3 missiles striking. They were EMPs, and there was like a line of refugees going into the school. Ages of all ages, sizes, people. Remember that one? Different dream. Anyways, back to her thing. I was in line to get checked into a refugee camp. I had with me only what I was able to carry in my arms. It wasn't much. I looked down a tray of colorful, small items. Maybe a bunch of pills or supplements, or maybe colorful makeup. Weird, huh? What the hell? Anyways, I was the first to get checked in. It was a long line behind me, but they were still trying to get set up. A lot of things were not in place yet. They couldn't tell me where my sleeping quarters or living space would be yet. So I kind of got past the check-in table and then walked behind it and put my things down. I realized that I couldn't find my purse, meaning my crypto stuff was missing. I freaked out and realized without my purse and phone, there was no one to call to try to help me. I was going to call my mom, but I couldn't. Then I kept thinking in my mind these words, right as I was waking up. Enola Gay and Jeremy Rice. And again, the Enola Gay was the plane that dropped the nuke on Hiroshima. Jeremy Rice, she goes, seemed like such a random name. Definitely a name I've never heard of. But I decided I should look it up, since it was given to me in the dream. Right after I was given Enola Gay, what I found was a YouTube channel by a guy named Jeremy Rice. He has only 2.1K subs. He has a music video titled Jeremy Rice, World War III, which premiered February 4th, 2024, and has about 16,000 views as of this post. Notice the length of time of Jeremy Rice's World War III video is 222. 222. Let's go back to my room. And if you want to take a look-see, I'll share the screen. The screen. And 2 minutes and 22 freaky deaky seconds. There it is. Right there. 222. So, you know, there's that. This guy's singing a little jazzy song, World War III. And I thought, let me click on his name, go to his videos. And he uploaded this other one 5 months ago. So, it's only two, it doesn't upload stuff very often. And, interesting thing, again, on this page, it shows it's 2 minutes and 23 seconds. But when you click on the video, watching a program on World 222. 222. I mean, how nuts is this right now? So, having said that, let's see what she just said minutes ago. And I said, damn, I totally forgot. My dream was October 24th. I think I'll do an updated Patreon post in video. So this is the video, and I'm going, yeah, it should be public. So she replies, this was no coincidence. Today, right before my call with Woo Woo Dude at noon, I was pondering, should I go ahead and deploy the rest of my dry powder, meaning crypto, side money, because it looked like the market was trying to take off. Again, Trump rally, everything jumped, Trump wins, everything goes up. And then I opened my email and saw your email where you had an Enola Gay dream too. And I just posted that very recently. Even though it was October 24th or whatever, I had mine. And I've been holding off buying the rest of my coins because I got that dream after Woo Woo Dude gave me some prices in the days and weeks before the dream. And I was scared because I thought, man, those are pretty low. Would we really go down that low? Down there? And then I woke up with that dream after asking for guidance. Meaning, I think Spirit was telling me to trust the target Woo Woo Dude was thinking we'd get and be patient and trust the drop is still coming. And again, I've been waiting for 22 cent XRP, blah, 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 blah. I've said this 500,000 times now. In other coins too, again, Ethereum getting completely destroyed, in the hundreds, down, what I saw was $408. Ridiculous, I know. Honestly, I feel scared, I'm afraid to miss out, but how in the world do we get the same dream alerts? Spirit knows we've been waiting for a big drop. Anyway, I'm so glad you shared your dream when you did, because it came through at a moment when I was feeling doubtful. And then I told Woo Woo Dude about it, and he said it was a confirmation that we still have a drop coming. These are the prices Woo Woo Dude shared with me on coins that I'm waiting to buy. And before I say that, let's go ahead and get up, or at least me, move this over here, coin market cap, so I can tell you what the prices are right now as she's saying what she's getting. So, of course, Bitcoin's at $75,000, It got, what's the all-time high on that sucker? Because it looks like it's a little... What did it get to? 76. Cool. So, a coin called Render is currently $5.12. And she got $1.25 is what was given her when she had the reading a while back. $1.25 is a pretty significant drop from $5.12. I'm sure you would agree. FTM. 70 cents currently. 31 cents or 31 and a half. And she, for some reason, goes, I think 22 cents is possible. H-bar, which we've heard of. H-bar. Hedera. Current price, almost 5 cents, 4.48. So almost 5 cents. And 3 cents was what she got. And again, I'm not sure if it's her saying this or Wooded saying it, but I also think 0.018 is possible, meaning just under 2 cents. So for that one, ADA. All I want to do when I wake up in the morning is hold you tight. Cardano. At 36 cents currently. Price, 17 cents they got. Possibly 13.5 cents. ICP, which I believe is isn't that internet protocol, computer protocol or some crap? ICP, yes it is. Currently almost $8, $7.94, and $3 is what they had marked. Bitcoin Cash. Current price $381, as in hundreds, $381, and their marking was $111, 111. So that was well, I'll just leave her name, anonymous. But that's what she got, And again, I feel like we're gonna have a nice little rally. We are, as a matter of fact, we are. And I do remember Julianne giving me a pre-reading, if you will, like a channeling that was an email before we did the actual session. And she's like, watch your decimal points, it was, kind of coded the way it came across and all this. I post on Patreon. We're all trying to figure out, well, I wonder if that meant that, And I'm going, it might not hurt to just grab a little extra right now because it sounds like we're going to go up. And, watch the decimals, 1 to the right, then 2 to the left, and this and that. You're like, oh, what do you mean? The number or the decimal? I'm going, well, it said the decimal, so if you move a decimal to the right, or left, let's say, to start with, you're moving a decimal over, price is going up. But if you move the decimal to the right, price is going down. And it was something like, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, then 2 to the right. I'm going, oh, that would be a pretty nasty drop. But at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean like, well, she's telling you there's going to be a, 1 to the left is a 10x move. It could just be simply saying the market's going to go up, lick your effing ice cream, because a nasty drop's coming. And again, 75K Bitcoin, where's the stop? Nobody knows. All the coins are pretty much up, you know what I mean? Ethereum, of course, which, Ethereum has been higher. It's $2,700, almost $2,800. XRP, again, 54 cents. Doge did have a nice little rally right after the Trump thing. And it's been up 18% in 7 days. Today alone is only up 3%. Then we have Shiba, same kind of story. But it didn't really do fantastic over the last 7 days. 4% up. Last day, it's been 4% up. In the last 7 days, it's also been 4% up. And today, it's just up almost 1%. But, again, a lot of the coins did have a nice little jumper up, if you will. And, again, the question is, what's going to happen that is going to cause this market to do a serious dump? And here I am talking about nukes and EMPs and power going out, 3 days of darkness. Again, if you don't have your orders already on, limit orders placed on these exchanges that you're on, you're not going to be able to get on if this kind of crap happens. And go, let me go place an order now. Good luck with that. But if your order's already sitting there and things start going crazy, it's the middle of the night, you're sleeping, ding, 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 your orders will fill. If that price goes to where you had your limit order set, you don't have to interact at all. And it might be something along those lines that makes this happen. I don't know. I never saw how or why it happened with these low prices that I saw. And again, gold and silver absolutely slammed, destroyed. $6 silver, less than $1,000 gold. Again, you take the electricity and the power, what do you think would happen? Right? So it's probably coming, and maybe soon-ish. Again, can't say. Didn't get anything recently. And I certainly usually don't get dates. I did get one thing about April, big giant crash the market. They're going to crash the market. Lady was devastated, like she just lost her child, like crying her eyes out. April came and went. And then Brandon also had April. Last day's guy. The Trump earshot guy. He got April back before that. And he said, well, it must be this year. Obviously, they're showing me April. It's not April yet. So he said, hey, there's going to be a giant market crash. Never happened. He got new information later. Oh, they're going to do it when Trump takes office. And we just saw Trump win easily. So is it possible? It's this April. I didn't get a year. Me too. I got mine in January of this year, thinking, well, if I'm getting it in January, and I'm told April, naturally it should be the next April coming up, which is a few months away, right? So I have to make my big, hey guys, I got this dream, But it very well could be this coming April. So we may watch the crypto market from now until close to that time frame, and then you might have to say, you know what, it's time to lick some freaking ice cream, because maybe old Snip and Brandon are going to be onto something this April. Don't know. It's possible something happens before that maybe affects the crypto market, but not the other thing. I don't know. But I just felt like you guys, you gotta be prepared. Get that freaking food storage, man. Get those canned goods. Get it all. The tuna, the soups and stuff. And like I said, the dang pot pie soups. I ordered them. 4 cases times 12. 48. 18.5 ounces each. $100 on Amazon? Not filled with MSG from Campbell's crap? Progresso, we have a better soup. Yes, the hell you do. I'm Jason Ford, and I approve this message, not a paid advertisement. I just want to get the poison out of my effing body. Don't put it in there to begin with. But have these things ready. Do you want to be that person in that damn line? First to check in, we don't know where to put you. Is it even possible that this may be an event for, nuclear Iran and Israel? Now Israel, the armies, we're protesting, fired a guy, we're protesting. Again, which message board said, we're saving Israel for last. So whatever that means. All I know is you got to be prepared, and you can't prepare the day of something happening. Ain't going to work. So on that note, take care, my friends.